Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Charity Gashenge, and what you are about to watch is a point of my life in June 2021 where I really decided to trust God and take the bull by the horn. You're gonna see me get very emotional in this particular vlog, but it is probably the most real I have ever been with myself and now you. Tune in, enjoy, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, and find your girl on Instagram so we can continue the chat, and maybe you can see where life has already taken me.
On the consecration with us, and then make sure you go ahead and
buy wow, this is perfect.
Okay. I always get an extra large. The younglings tell me they like to finish because they can put their feet in it and they do a whole bunch.
Whew. Okay, so good morning. I'm gonna not try to make any of these vlogs perfect or get dressed or anything like that, because it just gets in the way of the things that I need to do and say, and it's just not how I live my real life. So I am going to start vlogging more because I believe that God is doing so much in my life, and I don't know, maybe one day I will want to look back on these moments and remember how pure and raw and real it was, and be proud of myself for everything that I've been able to overcome. Oh, hope I don't cry. Wow, be proud of myself for everything I've been over. If I cry, I just gonna have to deal with that, because I'm trying not to cry, because I know when I cry, I make other people cry, and that's not my intention or my goal. It's just my honesty, and it's just where I'm at right now in the season of my life that I'm in. But I want to just look back on everything that I accomplished in my life and be proud of who I am, and proud of everything I've done, how hard I've fought, and to remember that in this moment when I doubted God and I felt like it was so hard to trust Him, that my little faith of a mustard seed was enough to get me to where God has taken me, and I believe that God has His hand on me like never before, and I want to record these moments to encourage you and to encourage myself, because it is about to be a journey. So anyways, back to some exciting things. As you saw, I was opening up some packages because I have done something really crazy and overbought. I bought everything you can imagine from every single laboratory, and I don't return it because to return it, it costs more. And I'm like, Lord, okay, I can just make something out of this, So if you see my desk, it's kind of crazy, and this is how I've been living my life, which is not highly recommended, but I'm looking for a place to move to. I don't know where I'm going to move to. It's been causing me a lot of stress, but it's okay because God is good. In addition to that, the amount of things that I have ordered are taking over my small apartment, which has also driven me crazy. So I'm learning to sit in the reality which will become my life, and not to be overwhelmed by it, because I don't know how my house just turned into a warehouse or a workshop or I don't know what. So what I basically do every day is I wake up and I do whatever is on the list that God has me do today. Now I need to respond to some orders that are coming in from China, which I'm really glad that I was able, where is it? I was able to show you. Donde. Okay, so this is an essential oil. This is an essential oil container thing, right? But when I designed this box or whatever, I had this essential oil size in mind, and they're the same size, but as in volume, but obviously this one's taller, and I can't find this one. So I was kind of worried that I would have to redesign this, which I don't want to do, because I did these designs 10,000 times. It's oh my God, I got so irritated. And I don't know if things, I just, whatever. So I'm glad that it's just barely perfect. Like, oh my God. So now I want to actually check to see if my label is perfect on this as well, because since this has like a smaller width, then my label really doesn't have much face to it. You know, it doesn't have like really that much print work space. So we'll see about that. And I'm also realizing this is taller, so I'm probably gonna have to go in and see if I like this design. So that's that. So I need to basically just finish the order of these from a company I'm working with in China that I found from Alibaba, and it's my first time working with them, but we're going to see what happens. But it's too expensive to print these in the US. Like, to even get this whole thing black, like, this was a bad design option because of how much ink it consumes, but it looked cute. I wonder how it would look in white. See? Oh my God. This is why I hate having ideas like this, because it makes me want to sincerely redo the whole packaging. But I'm not going to, because 2.0 can be in white. I ain't gonna keep changing my mind and my ideas. I think I did it all black because... Why did I design you in all black? I think I was just in a black moment. Like, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. So in addition to confirming some of my orders for these people in China, also for the planner and for all these things that I've completely created that I have to get printed there, because again, I can't afford to get it printed here in the US. And it sucks too, because your quantities have to be so high. So I'm already like, oh my God, where is all of this stuff going to fit? And no one knows. This is also something else I'm working on that I've been designing. This is Puddin's collection, who is over there sleeping. Come, girl. Be the entrepreneur in your own life and show them. Come here, girl. She's actually camera shy, but you know, I think you guys know I have a dog, and if you don't, I have a dog. This is Puddin. See, she's about to growl. Say hi, girl. Say hi to the people. She is actually like, doesn't like the camera, but this is her business. Say hello, CEO. So this is her company. I've started for her because I think my dog has a personality of her own, and I think that she needs a job. She needs something to do other than to stare at me all day and look for me to give her treats and snacks. So now these labels are not the color it's supposed to be. My printer is so ghetto, and I ordered some ink for it, but the thing about me and technology is that we don't do too well. So I was gonna buy a whole new printer, but who's gonna connect it? Like, those are things that really stress me out. So I'd rather deal with it printing wrong than to have to struggle to try to connect a printer. It's not the will of the Lord for me. I'm not doing all of that. So this is not what it looks like, but the packaging is super cute. I love it, and I am rushing to finish my formula, hoping I can get these printed along with the things that I'm ordering, because again, shipping is expensive, and I'm just trying to consolidate how much I'm spending. And it's strange because, like, to make money you got to spend money, and to save money and to reduce your price point and to ultimately make more money, you have to order larger quantities. And I think that that requires a whole different level of faith. You know, I mean, I'm sure what I'm designing is amazing, but I hope somebody buys this, because I'm gonna have a whole lot of labels sitting around, a whole lot of products, you know. So I'm trying to finish my formulas for this collection. Now also, as you can see, I do have some of my formulas, you know, in my containers and jars. Is that I'm not a chemist, and I'm learning so much. So what I do is sit here and go on YouTube and learn everything about everything. I look at the back of all the labels of doggy products and try to figure out what each ingredient means. Like, this one is cocoa. They call it cocoa betaine. I learned this. It's cocoa betaine. This is a a surfactant, and a surfactant is what allows soap to be foamy when soap is not made from oils. Okay, so this full name for this thing is cocamidopropyl butane. You can only imagine how many of these I've been able to actually learn about. You know, another one is if ever I thought I didn't know how to pronounce things in life, I really don't know how to pronounce this stuff. This one is tetrasodium glutamate didactate wow. So it's funny that, you know, people will say, why do they make these things so difficult to pronounce in the back of labels, and nobody knows, because it's amazing. I mean, even when I think I can pronounce a word, I can't. Phenoxyphenol. I'm sure that's wrong. So I've ordered so many different things, and to be funny, I realized yesterday that this company is way too expensive to be ordering materials from. Way too expensive, like way too expensive. So I ordered from another company yesterday, and that order should be coming in addition to many other orders, because what I do is create a long list of things that I need and end up buying everything, which is not how I recommend anyone start a business. Don't do what I'm doing. It's just that I don't do what I'm doing. Take your time to learn, order small, formulate. If you love your formula, then upscale on those things and be able to price point your things like that. Don't do what I'm doing at all. So I am going to get myself together and get ready for, I don't know what's going to pop up on my screen, so I'm going to get myself together and get ready for the day so I can, that's my formula. Did you guys see that? Hopefully not. So yeah, as you can see, I just spent $1,700 yesterday on things I can't even pronounce. But that's the cost for believing in yourself. And this is me creating my formulas, because eventually I want to be able to get these things mass produced by somebody else that's not me. But for right now, me, she, her, it, is the chemist. This is my friend Kate hit me up. Hey boo. And right now what I'm drinking is it's a ginger lemon shot, whatever, from Trader Joe's with water in it, and I just say hi to the people.
Hi.
What, can they see you? Oh, look, you guys, this is Kate. Kate Rira Beauty getting her nails done. You guys, she's a whole entrepreneur in Kenya. What's up, boo?
You're making me need to put a filter to say hi to people. Let me put a filter at least.
Hey, this is filter-free sessions. Imagine. I've this, and that's the filter you pick. I beg. Blue eyes.
I know.
Lie to me. Huh? Okay, that's cute. Okay, look at that. Wait, let me get it correct. Funny, right? So yeah, like I was saying, I need to reply to some emails from Alibaba so I can confirm some orders for some things. And I think today I'm going to start looking at other apartments, even though I'm really upset that I'm having issues with the place I applied for and got approved for. And I know that I'm asking God to give me that apartment because I really want it, but I'm trying to yield and just keep my mind open to whatever God wants is what I'm gonna take. whatever is not for me, it's not for me. Whatever God wants me to have, I will be grateful for it, and I will manage it, be diligent with it, and try to make it the best that I could possibly make it with the grace of God, you know, because I think sometimes we get so tired, or at least I do, of the pain of a process that we just don't want the whole thing. Like, it's like we just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like you know, you believe in God, and God is supposed to give you the best of the best, and you know you're from the most royal priesthood and all these amazing things, and an expectation for God to deliver, and his delivery is often not with a pretty bow on it, and you wonder sometimes, like, God, why do you do things like that when you just give something with a pretty bow? You know. And I know at times it's because God needs a little bit of space to be able to work with you on things that he gives you, so that you don't refuse to give because of the gift. So there needs to be a piece of humbling. And at the same exact time, we as humans don't value things that we don't work for. We don't value things that don't stretch us. We don't value things that we can't live without, because we've tried to live without it and realize it's not so great. So there's an intense ability to love when there's an opportunity for risk and an opportunity for failure. Small opportunity, not saying you will, but when that feeling is there, it kind of intensifies the love in a way. So it's counterintuitive, counterproductive, but I believe that's how God works in my life. So that's the maintenance. You can always hear them walking past my apartment. So, yeah, so I'm going to start looking for some apartments and try to prepare to leave this place in a month instead of 2 months. I really want to move out of here in mid-July. So let's start working, and yeah, let's start working and seeing what we can do. Hey, what's up? So this has been a crazy vlog for me to watch back. As you can see, this vlog was shot in June of 2021, and so much has happened since then. This is my most emotional, raw, and vulnerable vlog. But the reason why I recorded this is because I just knew that God was going to do so much for me in my life. So stay tuned for the rest of this vlog. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. And thank you so much for watching this video. I was just literally about to break down in tears and cry. In life, you can want something so bad that not even you are willing to get in your own way. And the hardest person in life that you'll ever have to battle and fight is yourself, because we tell ourselves many lies. Put in weight, girl. We tell ourselves many lies, and we allow ourselves to believe those lies, and we form our identity on lies that we told ourselves and narratives that are not true. And it's sad when you have to take responsibility for yourself and the things that you have done to get you where you are, or for you to not be where you are, or where you should have been, if that makes any sense. So today I just had a text message from someone, and they were like, how can I help? And I just started crying, because sometimes we think that the things that we go through are so big that no one can help us. And other times it's because we don't even know how to ask for help. And it's that limited mindset and that fear of not being able to trust people that causes us to live life so much more alone, sad, harder, more difficult, and all of that. So I don't know, it's just that's something that is heavy on my heart right now, as I'm realizing that I made my own mistakes in life, and I made decisions in my life that have caused me to not be able to trust people, and I've processed pain in such a poor way. I thought I was doing a great job, and I just sit back and I realize see these people in China, I realized that I'm not doing a great job at all. I didn't do a great job. And I mean, I'm proud of myself because look, we're here. You know what I'm saying? But at what expense and what did it cost me? And I think that's what people always have to ask themselves is, you know, sometimes the way that is the easiest for you and comfortable for you will cost you in the long run. And I don't know, I was just crying this morning, like, to this person because, you know, when people think like you're a know-it-all, or when people think you never get anything wrong, or you're so perfect, or you have the best words to say, they just never give you space to grow because they assume there's nothing you feel you need to grow past or from. You're just all put together, and that's not true, you know. And I do believe that people have denied me the opportunity to grow because no one's held space for me to grow. And in a weird way, I never wanted it. Now I finally want the space to grow. I want the space to be a better person, and I want people in my life to give me a chance to be a better person, because at the end of the day, I don't want people to just love me. I want to be able to love myself as well. And loving myself means showing up as the version of me that I can too respect and say I'm proud of her, and that's a person with dignity, and not just feeling like a coward, you know. And I was like, that was the word that came in my head today. It was like, wow, like a coward. And I'm not doing negative self-talk. I'm being honest and real with myself, because truth is not something that I've ever been able to accept. I've honestly just created whatever narrative I wanted for myself and stuck with it. And now I'm finally like, no. I'm like, no. I need to be honest, and I need to be truthful to myself, and I need to be real with myself if I'm ever going to become who God has called me to be. And it's to say, Charity, you're amazing and you're great, but you definitely lived like a coward. You absolutely played it safe. You've done everything that you could do without having to really go through risk, because you're afraid of challenges. You're afraid of failure because you really think you can fail, which is a sign of your lack of faith in God. So you say you trust God, but you ain't never gave him something worth requiring trust. You've never given him anything worth requiring faith. You've just complained about things and managed things small, but you've never gone out there and tried to see if possibly God could be right. Why have you been a coward? What in your life has ever told you that what God said about you was a lie? Hasn't everything pointed to the right thing? Why are you not pursuing that version of you? Why did you sit here and allow this version of you to manifest in your life for so long? Is it because those lies you told yourself made you feel comfortable? And now that you have to be honest with yourself, you're uncomfortable. And this discomfort is the comfort that produces growth. The discomfort that happens when you are living in lies is a sign of a lack of growth. They sometimes feel the same, but they're not the same. And this season is not the same season. This is a different season. This is how you reach your higher self. Don't be a coward ever again. So that's why I'm saying those are hard truths to accept, and they make me just want to cry, because never in my life did I think I could grow like this. That being said, if you can hear, Puddin is eating her food, so I'm going to wait to eat my yogurt, because if I try to eat my yogurt, she'll stop eating her food. It's really hard having a dog, especially one who's a CEO and doesn't do her own business. Okay, Jam? Also, fun fact, I listen a lot to Clubhouse when I'm working, a lot of gospel rooms or whatever. Chile, snatch your edges off. Watching that back for me is so emotional. Oh, I'm kind of cringing, but it's all right because God has done a new thing inside of me. Leave me something in the comments. Tell me if you've ever felt like this, and tune in for the next vlog. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Love you.